Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's the answer. This is the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we're getting back to Stranger Things Season 4. This is Episode 3. And hey, it turns out to get Hopper, all you need is 40 grand and a trip to Alaska. What could go wrong?
Yeah, definitely ready, willing, able to see where she pulls that money out of it, because that'll be interesting. But yeah, and now the Vecna? Ooh, what's that all about?
Yeah, I'll say
Indeed.
rest in peace to
Fred.
our guy Fred. That was uncomfortable at the end of the last episode. But you guys know I've seen it. Mason Quinn has seen it,
right.
But it's been a lot of fun doing this rewatch with answers. So I'm excited for this one.
All right, without further ado, then let's go! So we're going global with this thing.
So our reactions for season 4 of with Diamond Dave and myself are here on YouTube. Mason Quinn binged it when it came out.
Yep.
So I have a pretty solid remembrance of this stuff. This guy's probably going to tell you he doesn't remember this a whole lot.
I don't remember this at all. Or the last episode. Nothing.
This isn't like triggering anything for you?
This is nothing. I got nothing from this scene.
Nothing at all.
Zero.
Dude.
What I understand is that something is going on in that town that nobody, and I also understand that military strength is not the answer.
So what is the answer, Doctor? More scientists? Because it's men of science, men like you who created this problem in the first place.
Oh.
Everything that has happened in Hawkins can be traced back to Brenner's little pet.
Oh, come on. Wow. She had it coming.
Yep.
If I wanted to chat, Doctor, I would have picked up the damn phone. You can make this easy and tell us where she is. We can't do this the hard way.
Oh, the gloves are off.
Why are you taking that box? Those are Peter's old school projects. You do not need those. Sam, do something.
Got to go for my first helicopter ride not long ago. Man, they're not kidding. When you're standing near a helicopter, when they come down, the wind is intense.
Wow.
And everyone he's spoken to in the past year. And if we're lucky, he'll lead us right to the girl.
Oh, boy.
You know, the police could, you know what? I'm not going to say anything.
You don't want to speculate.
Just going to stop.
Yeah, we got to remember that the technology back then wasn't as easy to find somebody.
No, I wasn't going to comment on that. It was,
No, he was going to throw some out there that ended up with being like a huge spoiler for me.
No, it wouldn't be a spoiler. It was just like,
so he'd remember it.
It's just a, the information regarding Chrissy's injuries, if they were made public, like it would probably cause some mass panic.
Yeah.
But it would also kind of like, hey, a human couldn't have done this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought I would remember more of season 4 at this point already, now that we're already on episode 3.
It's the binging, I'm telling you, man. You binge it,
anything.
you have a hard time remembering. But I will say for me, like what this is triggering, I was like, okay, like I wouldn't have been able to tell you like exactly what was happening. And now it's like, okay, now I see where we're going with this. It's been 3 years for me, folks.
Can you tell me your name?
Angela.
Oh, back to her getting smoked with the roller skate. I'm sure Argyle will have some.
Oh, the police show up and say, what led to this incident? Oh,
well,
whoa.
let's explain it. So I've been torturing this girl every day for the entire school year, and she finally had
You
enough.
think any of those people are going to say that? They're going to be like, no, she just went up and hit her for no reason.
Oh, why do you have stuff all over your outfit? Well, because they did this.
Yeah, check the videotape.
Again, folks, we're not suggesting.
We're not.
Total But you ever wonder why the wheels aren't wood, man? That's so people don't get hurt when they get smacked.
These guys are so high.
It could have been so much worse. So much worse.
In the grand scheme of things, a little blip.
That's a funny word.
Well, just a little blip though, when people are looking for.
Blip, 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 blip.
Oh, got the encyclopedias.
Oh yeah, she's got to sell all those.
Well. You want a sight for sore eyes, huh? Hi, Murray. Kids like risotto?
Yeah, risotto's delicious. It's done right.
Why don't I drop in and say hello to my old friends?
So sweet of you.
Sweeter of you to let me stay.
And he cooks too.
Yeah,
Clean.
Mike.
A regular little housewife.
Right, that business trip.
Business trip.
Well,
This thing came up.
You pass me the olive oil.
Minute.
That's wine.
Turns out I have to go tomorrow in Alaska.
Alaska?
Crazy, right?
That's where they're based, the Britannica.
oh yeah.
Joan and Brian Britannica.
Mosaic still live in igloos?
Suppose back then you couldn't Google it, could you?
No.
This means you're going to have to, take charge while I'm gone.
Wait. What?
He's just fried.
Jonathan, what is wrong with you?
This girl got smacked in the head today at the roller rink. You know what? I'm not sure. Anyway, she looked like she's gonna be fine.
She didn't look fine.
Where's Dave, man?
Oh.
Ow.
Is it the risotto? Everyone hates the risotto.
Absolutely not. No, it's incredible. This risotto, he's smacking, dude.
Smack.
What did you do? What did you do?
Oh.
I don't know, Mike. What didn't you do? Just saying.
What did you do?
Ooh. Here you go. Answer a drone shot.
I'm pretty sure this isn't a real drone, Mason Quinn.
Feed me.
Ooh. It's like Neo plugging in.
Classic.
69, dude.
Yeah. Turn to page 69. What's so funny about it? Don't worry.
What are you guys doing? We're gearing up, preparing for the hunt.
Oh,
Pipe wrench.
And we're not killers like Eddie. And we just want to talk to him.
yeah.
Get him to admit his crime.
Just want to
little
talk to you.
friendly neighborhood chat.
Rope and duct tape in there.
You didn't know, Chris. If you're not up to this, you can go home. There's no judgment. You'll still be one of us, all right?
No, I'm good. I want to help.
I think it's because Lucas knows there's something more to it.
Well, it's better for him to go and potentially try to stop something than not go. I mean, oh,
Delivery service.
But it get you guys?
So we got,
Honeycombs.
all right, bad news. We tapped into the Hawkins PD dispatch with our Cerebro, and they're definitely looking for you.
And the good news?
Your name hasn't gone public yet, and once that gets out, everyone and their shallow-minded mother is going to be gunning for you.
Hunt the freak, right?
Yeah.
Before that happens, we need to find Vecna, kill him, and prove your innocence.
That's all, Dustin?
Yeah, no, that's pretty much it.
Mine was more human flesh-based, and theirs was more smoke-related, but bottom line is, collectively, I really feel like we got this.
There's a confidence.
Brainstorming phase.
Brainstorming. There's nothing to worry about.
you heard the story about the mall? Oh, gosh, this way everything's all twisted up. It's so nasty.
Oh, look at the feet.
See anyone lurking about? You know, someone who looks like they shouldn't be there.
No, there was nobody there. And I already told this to Officer Daniels.
These doofuses.
You said last you saw Fred, he was by the picnic tables. Do I have that right? Miss Wheeler.
It was by the picnic table. Is that correct?
That's the face of it's go time.
Does the picnic table ring a bell?
Oh, we need our team.
Oh, there's a young Mason Quinn in the 80s, skateboarding with the pads on. Oh, wow, she's not even eating her egos.
There is a 4 p.m. showing of Police Academy 3.
Ooh.
Citizens on Patrol.
Yep.
Or is that part 2 or 4?
I think that's 3.
Well, you guys just gonna mope around all break?
No one's moping. It's just the movie's supposed to suck.
What do you know, Will?
What? No. Well, Police Academy, those are classics.
So, are we just not going to talk about it? I mean, I know what it's like.
No, you don't.
Not on her level.
Okay.
Yeah.
What don't I understand?
There you go. Yeah, like let him in.
I am different. I do not belong.
You mean in Lenora?
Come on, Mike. Think third dimensionally.
You think I'm a monster too.
What?
Yesterday, the way you looked at me.
Oh, boy.
You were scared of me.
No. I was surprised. Maybe I was a little upset in the moment, but I mean, I care for you.
Oh.
But you don't love me anymore.
Who said that I didn't?
You never say it.
Oh.
I say it.
Say it now.
You can't even write it, Mike. From Mike. From Mike. From Mike.
Oh, shit.
Okay, 11, you're being ridiculous. What is this? Incredible person in the world. And you're a superhero.
Whew.
Not anymore.
Oh.
The old Ewoks cartoon.
That was an accident.
We have a warrant here that says otherwise. A warrant?
Oh.
It's crazy. That doesn't need to happen. Hey there. You Jane Hopper?
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Just tell us where you're taking her.
One of the cuffs really necessary? Officers, answer me. Okay, just stay calm, and everything's gonna be fine. Okay?
Oh.
Promise. Okay, I'm gonna get you out. I promise.
Why would we need the sirens on to go back to the station?
For dramatic effect.
Oh, her flight left. Oh, look at that. Just having
back in
heaters
the
on the
80s, just lighting up right on the plane.
Do you think I should have just told them?
What? Told who?
The kids. About Hopper.
Sticky situation.
Excuse me, ma'am. I'm so sorry to interrupt, but you're gonna need to fasten your seatbelt.
Buckle up.
Like, this is really gonna save me if we crash.
You never know.
Having a seatbelt on during extreme turbulence can absolutely save you from head injuries. So if you are flying, always wear your seatbelt.
The more you know.
Oak, if you told me right now that there is a plane crash, I'd be like, oh, really? I don't recall.
No, I'm not saying there is. I'm saying...
No, I'm saying...
I know, but I'm saying in general, a lot of people take their seatbelts off on airplanes because they think it's comfortable. You should always be buckled in on an airplane. Always.
I don't think I ever take mine off.
I take mine off as soon as I can.
No.
I don't even put it on. I like to risk it. No risk it, no biscuit.
Plane drops suddenly, you fly up, hit your head in the overhead bin, causes injuries.
You think these hips are getting unhinged? Seat?
Well, I'm just looking out for your safety answer.
Enzo.
Oh, look at this. Working on the railroad in the freezing cold?
Yeah.
Are those things even going into the ground?
Yeah,
It looks like a couple
they
of them were.
Yes.
Oh, imagine that.
Red Guardian.
I bet those outfits are moisture wicking.
Oh, yeah.
Че, американец? Ты там копаешься? Уставший, что ли, сегодня?
Свинья. Что ты сказал?
Урод!
We spit on you.
If my pilot gets the money, he will bring it to me in his plane tomorrow. Then you can hitch a ride with him back to your country. His name is Yuri Ismailov. He's a smuggler. Cigarettes, peanut butter, playboys.
Right, so he's a criminal.
Of course. Who else do you want to do this job? Gandhi?
Yeah, he's got a point.
Здесь войну союз. God. Where do you want it?
Head or gut?
Well, gotta have a sign of it.
Head or gut, yep. Classic.
This is something different, something new. Doesn't make sense.
It's only a theory.
No, Fred and Chrissy don't make sense.
I mean, why them?
Exactly. What's the connection?
They were both at the game.
And near the trailer park.
We're at the trailer park.
Mason Quinn really does not remember.
So maybe Fred and Chrissy saw this Vec man.
Vecna.
I saw Chrissy leaving Miss Kelly's office.
Oh, I love how they're going back.
You wouldn't go to the police. They'd never believe you. But you might go to your shrink.
Boom.
Oh, whoa, Nance. Nance, where are you going?
I don't want to waste your time. It's a real shot in the dark.
Tell us anyway.
Here you go. I'll stick with Nance, all right? You guys take the car, check out this shrink.
I don't have a license.
Why don't you have a license?
I can drive.
No. No chance.
Come on. This is stupid. Us ladies will stick together. Unless you think we need you to protect us.
Calling him out.
Steve!
You don't even have a license, Lisa.
Wipe your feet. On the outside, not the inside.
Always the babysitter. Always the goddamn babysitter.
Doesn't want that BMW getting scuffed up on the inside.
Oh.
Your nose is bleeding, dude. God, gross. Well. What do we have here?
Ah, little Motorhead poster.
Lucas, what are you doing with these douchebags?
Oh.
You know these freaks, Sinclair?
They know my sister. We're just trying to find Eddie, man.
Well, you have eyes, don't you? He's not here.
Oh!
Wow.
Where is he? I don't know. Where is he? I don't know.
Shit.
Jesus.
It's gonna be hard to play those drums with a broken hand. That's what Anderson.
Oh.
Just calling around looking for Eddie. Maybe he found him. Where do we find this Dustin?
So if 11 goes to jail for what she did, pretty sure Jason ought to be going to the clink too.
No, he's remember he's rich and successful.
I'm gonna need
He's
you to
the
give me a
captain of the
verbal
basketball
response.
team. He's brought a title back to the town.
That is when I hit her.
And why did you hit her?
Oh, motherfucker, she just is probably.
I don't know.
Well, it's on videotape.
You don't know?
I mean, I get it. Elle's not in her right mind, but.
She got a grade 2 concussion.
Did you want to kill her?
What?
I don't know.
You didn't know if you wanted to kill her.
Oh.
You want to see Jane? Find your mother.
Thank you.
Mom leaves for one day.
Yeah, I don't know. Whoa. Hey, Mike. Hey, stop it. What are you doing?
Oh, this was an 80s action movie. He would have jumped on the back.
Well, you know, maybe if Mike and Will had stepped in at the roller rink, things wouldn't have gone as far as they had, and we wouldn't be in this situation.
Or if the stupid police would have looked at the evidence on the videotape.
Not making a decision is a big decision. And action also has consequences, folks.
How much longer? Oh, just a few more hours. Almost there. You and your husband have exciting plans.
We're seeing an old friend.
How fun.
Oh, look at the old food that they used to have.
Biscuits and gravy. I'm not sure about the peas, but
I'm sure it's better than what Hopper's been eating.
That's warm oatmeal right there.
Gruel. Ooh, and a piece of cold bread.
Oh, look at that old snow machine.
Ruski snow machine.
Probably gets a top speed of 10.
Oh.
Бешеный американец.
Oh. Ah. Oh.
But this is like really, truly a shot in the dark. Like we are snipers with blindfolds on who've been spun around 50 times.
That usually helps.
Could we get the keys to the basement archives?
Of course. Give me 1 second.
Did I come off mean or condescending or something?
Everything. Everything you did.
It's just you seem annoyed. You don't know me very well. I don't really have a filter or a strong grasp of social cues. Okay.
Well, she's being honest with that.
Strong grasp of social cues.
All right, ladies, here you go. Have fun.
Simple as that. Knock yourself out.
I'm so sorry to bother you over break, but do you have a minute to talk?
Of course.
Okay, she's in.
Your temporary insanity earlier today when you basically threw yourself at Nance.
Okay, first of all, that's not what happened.
Pretty sure
Okay.
that's what happened. It was pretty public. There were like a lot of witnesses.
There's like a lot of witnesses.
I was just trying to protect a friend. A friend, Henderson.
Noble Steve.
Not cool. Sorry.
Cool. It's okay.
Well, okay. All right. They got it settled right away.
I live next door to where it happened, to where Chrissy was murdered. Cops asked me a bunch of questions. Did they talk to you?
Max, I'm sorry. I really can't discuss this. You wouldn't want me talking to any other students about you, right?
If I were dead and it would help catch the killer, then yeah.
Yeah, it's just good.
Solid.
Kind of got a point.
Put that up to the police, shall we?
Yeah, you're right. The police totally have this under control.
Yeah.
Can I use the bathroom?
Sure. Up the stairs to the left.
Yeah, she's got terrible peripheral vision.
Wonder if those are the office keys.
I don't know if they're the office keys or not. I
If
could not
only
tell.
there was some way to know which keys they were.
Nothing, just drive.
Nothing.
Steve, drive.
Like you just hammer on it.
Man, no one's home.
The town's not that big. Only so many places these freaks can burrow.
Oh, Lucas is out.
Yep.
Oh, look at the old Cherokee.
Dustin, are you guys looking for Eddie?
You found him? He's at a boathouse on Coal Mill Road.
Oh.
Eddie tried to save Chrissy.
Lucas, you're so behind, it's ridiculous, okay? Just meet us at the...
That's...
I think some real bad shit's about to go down.
What are you talking about? What bad shit?
Oh, fuck.
I was looking for clues.
Clues? I found one.
Oh, no.
A clue. I know where Eddie's hiding.
So hopefully he says the complete opposite.
Yeah. The not boathouse.
So Juvie is like out in the middle of nowhere, or
they're gonna make her dig holes.
Or is it now the military? Yep.
Oh, it's those classic cars from the A-Team. That's how you know it's the government.
Seems weird with her feet.
Are you transporting a Jane Hopper?
Yeah, what is this?
I'll take her off your hands.
Oh boy.
It was the 80s. You could just flash a badge. That was
Do
it.
whatever you
Everybody-
want.
Just flash badge.
Hey, kiddo.
No, that's either
Is
good or
any
bad.
of this triggering anything at all?
Nothing. I remember more about seasons 1 through 4 of The Walking Dead from 15 years ago
triggering
than I do this.
anything for you.
I got nothing with this whole
He's got
episode.
nothing.
Nothing.
He's got nothing.
It's so frustrating, but fun.
You know, sounds like somebody was binging on their phone, taking bathroom breaks, kind of paying attention.
Welcome to Alaska.
Oh, God. This is spring?
Welcome to Alaska.
It's not that bad in
I
spring.
love how the flight attendants all happy and cheery out in the snow and weather. Just living it up. Boy, Hopper's really holding it together walking like that. Ooh, how's he gonna... He is hiding that pain. Oh, damn.
Holy fuck. Oh, my goodness.
No, you've got to watch, Answer. This is your
Oh, my
first
God.
time. You have to watch.
Then the sound design too on it.
Anything juicy over there?
Nothing new.
Yep.
Oh,
Same here.
You guys ever have to go to a library and look through microfiche?
Oh, yeah.
Missing eyes. Took a plea deal. Sent to Benhurst.
We got shown how to, but by the time I was in school, we had the super information highway.
What are we looking for exactly? Any mention of dark wizards or...
I don't know. Okay? It's starting to seem like this was just a big waste of time, and you're obviously bored, so why don't you just call Steve? I'm sure he'll come.
Oh, I see
wow,
what's
look at
happening
that.
here.
Jelly.
This I didn't remember.
Oh, someone's jealous of Steve the Hare Harrington.
I wanted to make sure you knew that Steve and I are just friends. Like platonic with a capital P.
Just tell her. Just tell her.
Oof. I don't think it's that easy.
Tension between us.
Wasn't.
A little.
The Weekly Watcher, I can't believe they have this.
Don't they write about, like, Bigfoot and UFOs?
And Batboy.
But may I remind you that we are looking for information on dark wizards? If someone's gonna write about that, it's gonna be these weirdos.
I think drones and trail cams have shown us.
Elvis, cloned by aliens.
Well, that foot's
You never know.
legit.
Bigfoot's totally real, Oak.
They found a kangaroo in Australia
Claims vengeful demon killed family.
that hasn't been seen in 90 years.
Haha, that's very funny.
I'm not kidding. Get over here.
Well, if you went to Reddit like that.
So Nancy's a genius. Vecna's first victims date back all the way to 1959. Her shot in the dark was a bullseye.
Boom.
Totally bonkers, but I can't really talk right now.
Wait, what are you doing?
Breaking and entering into school to retrieve some confidential and extremely personal files. We'll explain everything.
I thought they were talking to Miss Kelly.
We leave them alone for 2 hours.
Well, they were, but this is what they had to do to be able to find out some more information.
Hey, look, a little B&E.
Yep.
While we
Never
are
hurt
not
anybody.
It's for the greater good.
encouraging it, folks, we do not encourage it here.
Found it?
Yeah, and not just Chrissy's file. Fred was seeing Miss Kelly, too.
But Freak is hiding here. And Patrick and Andy, you split up. Go around this way. Me and Sinclair.
I'm thinking something's happening to their friend that had the nosebleed. Like either Lucas is coming the clutch or their buddy's about to get picked up and snapped.
I'm right there with you, Answer.
This motherfucker. Dude. Sorry.
I really thought by season 4 I'd have a better grasp.
Waffles, please.
Never too late in the day for breakfast. That's what I say.
We all agree.
Where you at, Freak?
Oh, took him to Hopper's cabin. Nice move.
You sure Eddie was here?
I'm positive.
Let's check around the back.
Way to go, Lucas. Way to throw him off.
There are good people, brave friends who have helped you fight your battle in the past. But I wouldn't be here if I didn't think this was the only way. If I didn't think you were the only one who might have a shot.
Oh, this music.
I don't have my powers.
I told you there was a way to bring them back.
Yeah.
A program that has the potential to not just bring them back, but bring them back stronger than before.
Oh, webmail. See that?
I'm afraid your friends at Hawkins are very much...
Can I see Fred's file?
You may feel you need to go to them now, but if you do, you will risk everything.
Oh, this buildup.
I know something's wrong.
No, not Max.
They're not the only ones in danger. This is why I'm here, because I believe you are our best hope, our only hope.
Purposeful music.
Oh,
see that caption?
What if I'm the monster?
That you're one of the good ones.
It might be.
You have spent too much of your life being told what to do by people like me. So you say the word and I will take you right back home. Or come with me now. Find out for yourself.
Might be Paul Reiser's best acting ever.
Well, it's because he's rarely in a role like this. He's always a comedic actor, so it just hits different.
You're coming with us.
Nothing?
A little bit, but it's not,
We'll get your memory back, buddy. We'll get your memory
what
back.
a monster.
You are the monster.
Guys,
I need Paul Reiser
to tell you you're one of the good ones.
There's a chance that if we keep watching, you'll get your memory back. Wow, guy. But you know you still can't speculate in our wrap up.
Don't go by the clock.
Oh, that clock ticking.
Wow.
I'm so frustrated, guys. I remember more about seasons like 1 through 5 of The Walking Dead that I watched like a decade ago than I do this. I do not know why I remember so little about this. And I've been doing my best to not say it during the show. I don't remember this. I don't remember that, but it would be so repetitive. And I apologize for driving many of you crazy before. But
I'm telling you, here's what I will say. Again, folks.
Oh, sorry.
When you watch a show in the capacity that we do on the channel, no distractions, hyper-focused, watching, and not just watching, but afterwards.
Well, they're distracted by my look.
We're always distracted by the answer, but we're watching and analyzing as well afterwards. So we're talking the episodes through. And, when we talked about seasons 1, 2, and 3, those were, 9 years ago, 7 years ago, whatever. Season 4 for me, again, my reactions are on here with Diamond Dave 3 years ago, roughly 3 years ago, 3 and some change. So a lot of this is, again, if you had to ask me, explain what happens the next episode, I could give you a vague, like here to the end of the season, but not episode by episode. But a lot of the stuff is very fresh in my memory. So for these wrap ups in here, I'm gonna have to pull back a little bit, because now it's not just speculating and even overly reflecting might just be a little bit too much. And I really don't want to spoil anything for answer, but it's interesting to me that you're not remembering a lot of this. And I'm telling you, when you binge, everything goes together, but any little distraction, your phone ringing, somebody texting you, going to the bathroom, dog barking, it takes you out of that hyper focus that we have when we're doing this reaction. So for me, this season is very much fresh. I can picture so much of what happens, and I almost want to be like, and I know you're speculating like you haven't seen it before. I'm like, well, there's like that gray line between if you speculate something and it is what happens, the audience is going to be like, dude, you saw it before, spoiler, versus you speculating because you honestly don't remember, and then it being right. So you almost just need to muzzle it.
Yeah, well, the only thing I can figure is that because I consumed it just so fast and just didn't stop, pounded it all the way through, and then got to the end. There's two things I want to talk about Oak to after we finish up here, and they're the only two things I remember from this season. He'll probably mock me for it, but after we finish recording, I'm going to talk to him and,
it's one of them,
and let him know where I'm at.
There is, and I will say this, and it's not a spoiler to answer. There is the scene among the scene in not just season 4, but this entire series. And if you've seen it, you know what the scene is. And I know he remembers the scene. That being said, for me, there's a lot of, this season has a lot of big things that I remember. Like there's a lot of, this was a really big thing. And I can't believe you're saying 2 things, because right now I could list off like a dozen things. Like, do you remember when this happened, when this happened, when this happened, when this happened from this season? That's yet to happen. But I know he remembers the scene. Answer.
Now I'm waiting for the scene.
Just ruined the season. Ruined the season, dude. Well, no, because this is.
You guys enjoy the rewatch. I'm out.
I think what's going to happen now is answers every scene. He's going to be like,
is this it?
Was this the
God,
scene?
I never freaking did that to you guys on anything else.
Guy, that is not spoiler.
That's just something. That's something.
There's
something. It's something.
There's something that happens in Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I never said that.
Okay.
Never said that at all.
What did you think of the
what
episode?
I think about the episode after that 3 minutes of dribble.
That's not entirely fair.
That's
Is it
not-
dribble
no.
or dribble?
I think I said dribble. I meant to say dribble, but dribble I said. Like a basketball or a soccer ball.
Can you imagine the FBI's like, hey, we've got a witness. Who is it? Mason Quinn. Oh, shit.
He remembers nothing. There's a
Okay,
thing.
sorry. Answer, go.
Can we use this witness in court? No, we cannot.
Tell us
he
your-
is terrible.
Tell us your dribble.
So my dribble in this episode, like I barely even wrote anything down because I was so encased in this episode from start to finish. Love the fact that we got Nancy and Robin teaming up, and like even though go back and forth about Steve when it's like, well, Robin has she likes girls. She doesn't like Steve. She's friends. They've been trying to help each other out with girls, ironically. But, obviously Steve has been swinging and a missing. And my big wild card in this episode was Lucas. What was he going to do? First he was like hesitant. Then like even the captain was like, hey, you can stay out of this one. It's all right.
No judgment.
No judgment here, man. Yep. But he's like, but he did the smart play. He went with them so that way he could try and, take him to the wrong spot. But like him and I said, and then you second it because you haven't seen it, apparently. But
This guy.
But like when Lucas was with them, he could have went one of two ways. He could have taken him to the wrong spot, or he comes through clutch in the end. But I still think that their friend in the back that had the nosebleed, that he's going to be, I think, the next victim. I was surprised that we didn't have a victim this episode because we had one each episode. So I thought we'd have one in this one as well.
I gotta cut you off here. The answer's talking about him taking him to the wrong spot when you in the middle of the fucking episode. You can't speculate anymore.
Why can't I speculate if I don't remember?
Because you fucking guy.
Okay,
he speculated is he said, I'm with you, Answer. That's all he said.
I said, I'm with Answer.
You want some inside baseball to Bad Medicine when he's like, Mason Quinn's like, what if he takes him to the wrong spot? I'm like, under the table, like kicking him because he's this guy over here is speculating on Shay's already, and I can appreciate it. I really can.
I'm so into it. I'm
because
like, man, Lucas.
I'm gonna ride. I gotta ride you a little bit because there was previous seasons, in seasons 1, 2, and 3, where I found myself doing the same thing, like, what if this? And I'm like, well, wait a minute. Do I kind of already know the answer?
Well, that's
so. I don't know if it's going to make a cut, but there was a part where it's like, oh, what if Lucas leads him to the
it's
wrong?
going to make the Patreon.
What if Lucas leads him to the wrong place? I'm like, dude.
Well, for me,
and it turned out I was right.
Good job, Nostradamus.
He speculated first.
But you spoiled it.
I'm
kicking him under the table.
Come on, I had confidence in Lucas that he wasn't going to wrong the group.
Duct tape for Mason.
He wronged the Hellfire Club, saw what happened there.
I can't enjoy the show. I can't enjoy the show along with Answer.
No
apparently.
opinions. You're out of here.
Can't enjoy it, folks.
Put your chair
Anyway,
out of here.
Sorry, Answer. Continue, please.
Oh, there's an episode here, by the way. But
fucking guy.
But
what if?
and just with the aftermath of what she did to Angela, too, if we can go back to that, I guess.
Okay.
I don't even know where I was talking about. We can speculate on what.
Well, you were with Lucas, and I just want to say it was interesting that Lucas wasn't wearing his Letterman's jacket with all the other doofuses. So, just in case you needed to be hit over the head with a shovel to show that Lucas isn't on their team, I think visually that was a
Well,
cue
I think
for
me that he would never abandon his team. Like, look at all the turmoil and how they went back and forth all of season 1, but in the end, he was there. Mm-hmm. He was there for him, from start to finish. So I figured in this episode as well that even though he's going with them, it was either to deter them or to, like, at the last second save them. I knew it. I figured that because that'd be a terrible thing to have. Hey, Lucas, we all loved you in seasons 1 through 3. Guess what? Now you're the bad guy.
Now you're the villain.
Now you're going to be like, hi, here's Eddie. I'll just stab him for you. So I knew he wasn't going to be the be-all, end-all, because obviously now it's Vecna. And the big reveal at the end of the episode was where she was reading through the symptoms, and I love they did the flashbacks, and you alluded to it too.
Were awesome.
You see that she had been suffering the same things. Now I believe we saw her taking the Tylenol, which you said was the weird way with the water and the Tylenol. But then also she was having the nightmares and taking Tylenol, and so and then obviously her recalling all the events that happened with Billy. Of course, she's gonna have it right down the line, and they set you up for it. I can't remember what was Chrissy's fault, but she was having the same symptoms.
Yeah,
obviously we saw the
her
car.
mom yelling at her. God, I just watched.
Yeah,
it.
Because she wasn't thin enough or something.
Is that what it was?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was something along those lines. And then we saw with Fred that there was a car accident that took out his family. So he had the PTSD, you had the nightmares, and you had the headaches. And the thing is the office woman, sorry, I forgot her name.
Oh,
the
counselor.
She just immediately was like, well, that's for the police to decide. Really? And that's where I love how Max called her out. If it would solve 2 murders or help with that, don't you think that would be helpful? Well, that's for the police to decide.
Yeah.
Really, those doofs, that's why I think we all laughed at that point, the police, because when especially that one doofus is still there, that when Nancy is giving her statement, nothing. It goes back to season 1 with how they treated Nance, and just other than Hopper, he's surrounded by a charade of shameless idiots that don't know what they're doing, I think. And I haven't gotten to know the new chief as well as much, so who knows how well he is, but they're looking for Eddie. I'm glad Lucas brought him to the wrong place. Max now seeing everything is huge, and now Owen's going to pick up Elle, and hey, we can get your powers back. And not only that,
what a delivery.
They're going to be stronger than ever. And I love that you did say on that it's Paul Reiser's best. Now, most of the time, I've always seen him, you always joke, well, you've seen him in Beverly Hills Cop, or he was in My Two Dads, or Mad About You, or
Alien, no spoilers.
Well, Alien he was in as well. But most of those roles, and most of his roles have been comedic, and he is a stand-up comedian. So when they dive into their dramatic roles, or they go into a dramatic, or in this case, it wasn't uber dramatic, but it was that pep talk, they always seem to elevate their game and do just as great a job as if it was a comedic role, because they have that training, they know that knack, they understand it. It seems a little bit more than others. It's easier for them to do drama, because usually that's where the comedy comes from, is something along those lines. So yeah, Paul Reiser crushing it once again, and made Mason Quinn want to run.
Well, and when it was a combination of his speech, what Elle's feelings are. They had the great music going. They had the flashbacks of everybody that Elle cares about, and she sees, she's envisioning them in danger. And it's just
purposeful music.
It's just this is our team. We got to do this, and it was just fantastic.
So yeah, that was a great end. And they threw me up. I thought that was the ending of the episode. We're gonna end on a high note, and then they come in with Max seeing the clock, and you're just like, oh no. And then, hey, I guess they got the 40 G's and they're heading to Alaska. Yeah. I can't believe that he used a sledgehammer to wreck the shackles and his ankles so that way he can get out of them. I would not want to even try that, but hopefully we get Hopper back and he's back in Hopkins to help get rid of this Vecna.
Yeah, that scene with Hopper was wild when the other prisoner was whacking the shackles with that sledgehammer, and then you get and Hopper's just stoic through all of it, just biting down and fighting through it and not showing anything, even when the guy grabs it and shakes on it. I mean, wow, that's determination to get out, right? You just got to bury all that down. And then when they show him in the cell taking it off, and he's trying to push the shackle over his ankle with the front of his foot.
Just replayed it.
I made Answer watch because it was his first time watch.
How bad it was visually. The sound design made it that much worse.
Yeah.
Oh, good job, though.
Yeah, so that was wild, just showing Hopper's determination to get out and to get back to Hawkins. I think it's just awesome, and it's a really a boost to even more of a boost to his character, because he was such a great protagonist hero type in this series. It's going to be so great to to see him going through all this and trying to get his way back. So that's just awesome. And like I said, for me, again, so many things that I don't remember, but what I will highlight is the amount of fun that I'm having taking this ride, because this show is just so damn good. Again, I really like the season. It highlights Max, probably my favorite character of the whole series. And I think, you can kind of see why I like her character so much in here. She's figuring things out. She's calling out the counselor on stuff, and she's kind of the glue holding all these guys together who need to work together but are getting distracted or whatnot. So huge fan, and I can't wait for the rest of the season here to wrap up for the two things that I remember.
Yeah. So again, in the interest of not spoiling anything, but also it's not even just not spoiling. It's like I really want Answer to be able to speculate himself. So there's things that I took notice of in this particular episode. Again, this is the things are very clear to me as far as what happens in this season, and again, I couldn't necessarily tell you like this is how things are going to play out, but as soon as they start happening, I'm like, okay, yep, I know exactly what happens here, exactly what happens here. So in the interest of not even leading towards conclusions, I guess I'm going to just really limit what I have to say here, because there's some observations I could make from this particular episode where I could say like, okay, they showed us this, they showed us this, they showed us this, that maybe Answer hasn't quite, puzzled everything together, because they're going to give us more in the next episodes. But of course, for me, in hindsight,
well, you could talk about the way things made you feel or whatever.
Well, I'm just going to talk. Look, I loved the performances from everybody were awesome. Kind of showing the tension between Mike and 11 and. The whole
he wouldn't say love.
Yeah,
anymore.
He wouldn't say I love you, and it's like it was weird, and it was like you wonder if their relationship is one of I don't even want to like almost more like a friendship love than a romantic love, because of all the things you went through with somebody, and that's an interesting thing. Like. And sometimes even like people that you've dated in the past, or people that maybe things didn't work out with, there's a certain bond that you have with other human beings, and this can be male, female, romantic partners, friends, whatever. But anytime you go through something very traumatic with somebody, and during a certain period of your life, there's always going to be a different level of bonding. I think that. Like I have very close adult friends, but I think I look at my adult friends significantly different than I look at my childhood friends or even my high school friends.
I mean, I'm sure people have that with police, firefighters, soldiers.
Yeah, of course. Oh, yeah. I mean, imagine the friends you make in grade school and high school, and then the friends that you make. And obviously, I can't speak from any level of experience, but the friends that you make, like serving in the military, like people that you went through some real shit with, I mean, it's just a different bond. And so when I watch this, I look back and I question as to whether 11 and Mike's bond is as romantic as, and I think Elle feels like it is. And I wonder if Mike is growing to a point where he just feels like, we went through something very traumatic together. He was the one who brought her into the house and stuff like that. And so there's almost like a protective, but not like a romantic thing, if that makes sense. Which would be, I think is difficult for anybody to carry out in long distance relationships. But I mean, look at long distance relationships now. You can FaceTime, you can message every day, you can talk every day. There's no long distance phone bills,
and all they had was letters.
I mean, it's interesting. I mean, for you younger people watching this, or even, gosh, you don't have to even be that young. Maybe people in their 20s and early 30s. I had a girlfriend who lived 30 miles away. 30 miles, nothing, right? I had phone bills every month that were $300.
That was back then. That's like $3,000.
That
now,
was
folks.
$300 in like the late 90s and early 2000s, which very much equivalent would be probably the equivalent of, $500 a month now, which people look at the most expensive cell phone plan. You wouldn't have it. So in order for them to talk on the phone, it would have been very expensive for them to talk on the phone. There wasn't emailing, there wasn't texting. So a long distance relationship at that time for anybody.
We got a ham radio like that.
Anybody, yeah, that's basically what you would have had to have as a radio. Would have been incredibly difficult. So, some people might watch the show and think like, oh, well, you can still be very connected in a long distance relationship at their age during that period of time. And granted, they showed letters. And there's a sense of nostalgia that I think people have about letter writing, that they think it's romantic, which I call BS on. And I know some people might think that's like, oh, how could you? Writing letters is so romantic. There was no option. There was no option. And people wrote letters out of necessity when, and you go back to, times of, when we think about, like World War II, like, the soldiers were writing letters to their wives and their girlfriends back home. And it was the most romantic thing ever. And I think if you take those individuals and say, okay, would you rather that, or would you like to hop on a FaceTime and be able to see people don't like letters better than they like FaceTime. It was just, we romanticize it because it's old. So I think some people look at this, oh, that was so romantic. They were writing letters. It's like, that's what they had to do. There was no choice, right? So let's just keep in mind that the letters aren't as romantic as they may seem.
I think it's more meaningful if you take the time to write a letter to someone. But nonetheless,
it's absolutely not. It was
irregardless.
Irregardless, any human being would take a FaceTime over a written letter. Being able to see the person that they love.
Nice.
But in any regard, there's a lot going on there with that relationship. I got a little angry at the police officers for not trying to get both sides of the story.
All the evidence is right there.
Everybody was there. There was a million kids watching, and there's kids who had it on tape. I doubt it.
We have to further the story.
I doubt at that time a roller rink would have had security cameras, but there would have been all those kids watching. Somebody would have said,
when they had the camcorder,
and they had the camcorder, somebody would have said, hey, they did a big circle around her, and everybody was laughing at her, and then somebody dumped a milkshake on her, and so she was probably angry.
You don't know that. They could have all been assholes. They all were assholes.
They
all were sitting there
that
going,
could have been that.
Can you believe
we
she
have
did
to.
That to
Yeah.
Angela?
Angela was.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they could have lied.
Angela.
And we know. Look,
I
I have the utmost respect for law enforcement, and but we know that certain small towns in the 80s, and they love to portray it in film. But hey, look, maybe if somebody had a more powerful family, friends with an officer or something like that, they would have been less likely to, come down on the daughter of one of the officer's friends,
Brad Wesley,
or a powerful car dealership owner or something like that. But seeing Paul Reiser back was great. Seeing the conflict with Lucas, I think, was a very real thing, and something that we see in other 80s movies. There's one of my favorite movies of all time, not just one of my favorite 80s movies, where there's very similar things. I hope we get to it on the channel at some point. I'm not going to say anything else because I know Answer gets worked up about me spoiling things.
Spoiler.
Just said spoiler. Okay, I don't want to spoil things.
Spoiler. There's a movie.
There's a movie that has a thing.
Now I can't watch a movie
where there's conflict between friends. But and again, guys, I'm just trying to be super vague here. The things I liked, obviously the Hopper thing, that was a little bit stomach wrenching. Seeing that there was actual, because it was like, you'd think if they were hitting with a sledgehammer, you'd have the break, but there was actually like the cut from the shackle digging in was pretty nasty. I liked that they're showing Nancy being investigative again, and but we also had Robin step in and help because Nancy wasn't going to look at those other files, right? She didn't think that was something, and now there's potentially some valuable information.
Goes back to Men in Black. You don't. Yeah, the post is right and the Times is right. Maybe
I'm going to keep it in the interest of just keeping it super high level and not saying anything that is, I don't want to say speculative, but it's going to be foreshadowing. I'm just going to keep it super high level and probably will do for the remainder of this season. And look forward to season 5 when I can speculate again.
Oh, it's going to be so
and
fun.
Hypothesize. I'm going to have to rope Mason Quinn in here about his what if Lucas leads him to the wrong place? Dude.
But what if he didn't?
It's just.
What if he did?
Well, he did. I don't think you're spoiling it.
No,
it's
it
just
wasn't.
funny that
And
you
it wasn't
literally-
even like I said, what if he leads them the wrong place? I said it's better to have Lucas with them to keep an eye on things than to him just leave and let whatever's going to happen. That's more or less what I said.
I also didn't look at you like, what?
But I know you didn't because you are just going with it. You're so focused. He's pretending like he's hypothesizing it. I'm like,
pretending?
No, there's no pretending going on.
You know what I mean.
It's legit.
You know what I mean.
He's not that good of an actor.
It's fun for me because it's fun for me being having a very, very clear memory of almost everything that's happening, knowing it's the first time watch for you, and then watching him
just struggle.
Just struggling. So this if he was on the same page as me, this rewatch would be less fun. It is even enhanced because I know that he's seen it. Why don't I remember this?
Trying
This
my
is a
damn
blast.
best.
I'm having a great time, folks.
All right, so there you go. Hopefully you're having as much fun as I am. Screw those two. So for Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, the answer. I'll catch you on the next one, pals.
It will jeopardize 11. And if 11 is jeopardized, so are your friends. And so is your family.
Family.
Whoever you are,
We're friends of Owen's.
Boom.
Now we're asking the same from you.
Let's go.
Obviously, it's a note from Elle, but what is it going to say?
Oh, there you go. Answer. From. Go Tigers.
Fred and Chrissy, they both came to Miss Kelly for help. They both were having headaches, bad headaches that just wouldn't go away, and then trouble sleeping. They'd wake up in a cold sweat, and then they started seeing things.
Oh, thank God Max is telling everybody what was going on.
Vecna's curse. Chrissy's headaches started a week ago. Fred 6 days ago. I've been having them for 5 days.
No.
For Fred and Chrissy, they both died less than 24 hours after their first vision. And I just saw that goddamn clock, so looks like I'm gonna die tomorrow.
stay here.
Good old Steve.
He needs his bat.
Sure, it's in the trunk. Is he going to be able to twirl that around before he uses it? Quinn, do you think it's Lucas?
I don't know.
That's who I think it is.
You're in terrible danger. All right, yeah, that definitely sucks, but we've got bigger problems than Jason right now.
Oh, the clock. Oh, now we're doing the intro.
How you doing, buddy?
Skip.
I'm not even concerned about answer. I'm concerned about you. I worry.
I got nothing this episode. I got nothing so far. None of what I've seen so far triggers anything. You think I should go to the doctor?
Do I think you should go to a doctor?
Yeah.
And tell them what? Hey, I
can't remember
I have this
Stranger Things.
YouTube
I watch
Stranger
channel.
Things.
I binged a show like
years ago.
I don't remember it.
Stranger Things has been building up my anxiety.
Just wait for season 5, then we'll all be on the same page.
I'll binge it before I get to the studio. I've got 20 hours to kill.
Yeah, guys, it was great.
Watch it on 4x speed.
Honey, would you get the door?
I'm busy. What's Erica up to?
Say, get the door. This is unbelievable.
Painting my miniatures.
Do you know Dustin Henderson?
Know him? I've bled with him. Chances are he's with your cheater boyfriend. If and when you do find Lucas, please tell him I've been covering for 2 days now. Each day of covering costs $10. This and he's buying me a goddamn Nintendo with Duck Hunt.
Duck Hunt.
Oh.
What the hell, Sinclair?
Dude and back just took some Tylenol.
We all know that Jeep wasn't doing any burnouts.
Not happening.
How can Vecna have existed back in the 50s? It doesn't make sense.
As far as we know, 11 didn't create the Upside Down. She opened a gate to it.
It's always been there.
Mm-hmm.
Any idea what she's writing? Did she sleep?
What do you?
Okay, so we have a plan.
All right.
Thanks to Nancy's newspaper minions, we are now rock star psychology students at the University of Notre Dame.
Nancy, you're out of your mind if you think I'm babysitting again.
Okay, first of all, they're not babies anymore. And Max is in real danger. She needs people around.
I know, but why does it always have to be me?
Oh
It's
my
like,
God, you have a Tom Cruise poster.
Can you please not touch anything?
I
Just going through your tapes.
A Harvard visiting scholar. Okay, this is a lifelong student of the world, and we are true academic scholars.
Holy shit, there's a little ballerina in here.
You can check on your kids later.
Just don't understand why it's still busy.
Joyce, there are certain things one can be late to in life. A dentist appointment, a one-year-old's birthday party, because who cares? I'm sorry, I'm very tense.
Clearly.
Murray's an intense guy.
Oh, boy.
The beatings will continue until morale improves.
Eating ensos with your sexy woman.
She's not my woman.
Of course not. She saves your life because of friendship.
Even the guard knows.
You don't even seem nervous about it in the past. You're a cool cat. Like Steve McQueen.
Yes.
Must be pretty for your woman. She's not my woman.
Oh, Hopper's doing a hell of a job hiding that.
Ah, the nosy friend.
Yep. And the guy with the hammer. What are you up to, Jonathan?
I don't know, this one just felt more adult. Like it just felt more real. Like it was a fight that you can't come back from. Maybe I should have said something. And if I would have said that thing, then maybe she'd want me there with her.
Love.
Goodbye, my love.
He's been good to us and good to Al, but he wasn't able to protect me. That was you guys who saved me. That was you guys.
Looks like it's gonna be up to us again.
It always is, isn't it?
Which is why we can't stay here.
Boom. Oh. So I went and got a new Coke.
I mean, we don't have a car or money.
Then we'll hail ourselves a ride. A cheap one.
Excuse me, sir?
What? We're hungry.
I could eat.
I guess.
I'm sorry, what is this?
It's a failsafe for after, if they don't work out.
Wait, whoa, Max.
If we go to East Hawkins, will this store reach Penhurst?
Of course.
Wait, why are we talking about East Hawkins?
No. No.
Open the door.
No.
I know a good lawyer.
Is it a rule that all mental hospitals have to have that type of signage?
Yes. That way you always know where you're at. Oh, jeez.
Let me do the talking, if that's even possible.
It's not only possible, it's inevitable because shortly I'll be dead from strangulation.
This is a recommendation from Professor Britley.
I know Larry quite well, actually.
Oh, boy.
You know what they say. Those who can't do, teach.
I mean, we can only learn so much in a classroom.
And I'm sympathetic to your struggle, truly. But I'm more than happy to give you a tour of our facility.
We would love that. It's just that our thesis is due next month.
And you're out of time.
Oh, stonewalling.
I think,
I can't breathe in this thing because I'm starting to think this whole thing is a colossal mistake. I'm breaking out in a rash.
These aren't actually my clothes. I borrowed them because I wanted you to take us seriously. Because nobody takes girls seriously in this field. They just don't. Other kids, they wanted to be astronauts, basketball players, rock stars, but I wanted to be you.
Oh, here we go.
But don't tell me that crybaby Petey McHugh wouldn't have gotten an audience with Victor in a matter of moments if he'd asked politely, because you and I both know that he would. So, 10 minutes with Victor. That's all I ask.
Oh, hit it out of the park.
No. I heard that. He turns around. I heard the high five.
If things go sideways, I should mention I'm now a black belt.
He was reading the magazine on the plane.
You are day late.
What?
You see, damage to this house. Yuri was on a sightseeing trip to see polar bears. And then, bears got into plane.
Bears?
And kill Yuri.
No.
And he loved bears. With the bear claws.
Did he get your answer?
I'm Yuri. I'm Yuri.
Whack!
Yuri, Murray. We rhyme.
I hear it.
The way Winona played that off.
Oh, I love the smell of cash in the morning.
Right.
You two seem very nice, very trustworthy people, but so did my brother. He stole my wife!
Oh, or is that another joke? He's a jokester.
Oof.
Joke to America.
All right, Hopper.
Stój tam!
Oh! See, Hopper's back to solving problems the old
with his
way.
fists. All right. Crunch.
Oh.
At least it's cold.
Yeah, I guess there's that.
Встать! Быстро встать!
Got it off. That will do it.
Oh, come on. He would be so knocked out with that. Cold chain to the face.
I was waiting for the shack to be like moving. Oh. Oh, nice block. Oh, that's not good. Oh. Better think fast, Hop. Ah! Jumping down on those feet. Oh!
It just had his turn and start. Last action flick I saw of Snowmobiles is
Die Hard 2. McLean, he's on the phaser.
Son of a bitch.
Hey, we see you didn't use any of your weapon towards the American, huh?
Oh, he was watching the prisoners.
All right, this better be fast, Mayfield.
20 seconds.
It's
should go with her.
Mom, shouldn't you be at work?
Oh, Mr. Bradley let me off early, so is something going on, Maxine?
No.
Is it, baby?
No, you're right. I'm sure I'll be fine. I'm being silly.
Max, so sweetie.
Oh, they're actually having a moment.
Nothing is going to happen, baby. Promise.
Oh, what the hell?
Nothing you don't deserve.
What?
Oh shit.
Mom, let's go.
Maxine, you think some letters are going to make things right?
Oh.
Is almost at an end.
Never even there.
Hey, that was longer than 20 seconds. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You all right?
I'm fine, just drive.
Did something happen?
Please just go.
This is one of our more popular areas.
Reminds me of Halloween a little bit.
The
right song.
That type of suit, the environment.
Guess I'm just nervous. I mean, excited. So excited to speak with Victor. Preferably, as she said, alone.
Oh, he's starting to see through it.
Yes. Why not? You've caught me in a rebellious mood.
Why not indeed?
Sure. Keep a close eye on them.
I'm sure RoboCop will have no problem with that. I mean, it's very Silence of the Lambs. No spoilers, but...
Hello, Clarice.
We're here because we believe you. And because we need your help.
Whatever killed your family, we think it's back.
Oh. Is that Robert Englund? Played Freddy? How we go to happier times with Argyle?
I have no idea what's going to happen next. Whatever it is, I think we should work together. I think it'll be easier if we're a team.
That was for the best.
30 minutes or less.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Painting might come in handy.
Got that painting.
Yeah, I'm coming. Hold your horses. Jesus.
I'm on overtime here.
Hello there.
Whoa!
What the hell was that?
Whoa! Oh, wow. This guy is doing work. It's like Dan Aykroyd mixed with John McClane.
I shoot! You run!
Oh, he got hit. Oh, shh.
Stop the car! What the hell is going on? Is there real blood, man?
Oh, that was a hell of a firefight. Wow.
I don't like him.
Oh, can we get my guy some shoes?
It's worth mentioning that this sort of movement on that leg is a little...
Well, that too.
Well, to be fair, his feet are probably so numb from being in the cold.
Ah, that's true.
And you're running on adrenaline?
Yeah, he's running on ice blocks. This must be Enzo's stash. Yeah.
Levi's.
Records, maybe? Like I remember.
Peanut butter.
Oh, that's right. That's what Enzo said.
Finger peanut butter. Oh, man. Don't celebrate too soon, though.
No. He's gonna find a pair of Jordans in the next box. Shout out to Elvira there.
Oh, look at that.
See the VHS there, Runaway. It's kind of fitting.
Hello. Enzo. Eta Yuri.
Должен тебе сообщить, что у нас
Немного.
Oh.
Еще деньжат подзаработать. У нас совсем не такой договор. А знаешь ли, что стоит больше? Продажные надзиратели.
It's all falling apart.
Американцы, те, которых разыскивают агенты.
Oh, the coffee.
Never trust the coffee.
Any of this?
Nothing. I got nothing.
The guy's got nothing.
Okay.
You don't remember what happens next?
No, I don't remember Yuri double crossing him. Nothing. What happens next? No, I have no idea how Hopper's gonna get out of this.
No idea what.
What can Murray fly a plane? I don't know.
My guess is Murray didn't drink the coffee because he didn't trust him.
Faking it, maybe that would make sense.
Did I make your coffee too strong?
Answer. What are your predictions?
That's my prediction, is that Murray's faking.
I was waiting for the smash behind the head.
That's my prediction. So Murray said he didn't like him to begin with. I don't remember him drinking the coffee or not. Don't look at him and give him a smile. I see your face.
I know something happened back there with your mother. Was it Vecna?
I told you, I'm fine.
You know you can talk to me. I'm here.
Just wait in the car. This won't be long.
We need to know how you survived that night.
Survived? Is that what you call this, dude? I survived. No, I assure you, I am still very much in hell.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, wow. Flashback to the 50s.
A new life, what I tell you.
Wow. This is amazing.
Guessing that's what it is.
So big.
This is nice.
Yeah.
It was.
How are you going to fill it?
My boy, he was a sensitive child.
Oh, boy.
He felt something was wrong. We had 1 month of peace in that house, and then it began.
Oh.
The police chief blamed the attacks on a wildcat. This was no wildcat. This was an evil, and evil neither animal nor human. This was a spawn of Satan.
They're doing such a good job with this. Ooh.
It's okay. Come here.
It wasn't long before I began to have encounters of my own.
Oh, shit.
And though I had not a rational explanation for it, I could sense this demon always close.
All the classic horror movie tropes here.
Oh, boy.
Oh!
It took Virginia first. I was back to France.
Oh.
I had thought German soldiers were inside. I ordered a shelling. I was wrong.
Oh, that's what he saw.
So there's his PTSD.
Yep.
And I followed her, only to find myself in a nightmare far worse.
Oh.
Henry slipped into a coma shortly after that. A week later, he died.
Victor.
Is he everything you hoped he would be? I just had a very interesting conversation with.
Oh.
Dear Billy, I don't know if you can even hear this. 2 years ago, I would have said that's ridiculous, impossible. But that was before I found out about alternate dimensions and monsters, so.
Yeah, there's that.
You hated me. I hated you. I thought that maybe maybe we could try again. But that's not what happened. I stood there and I watched.
Oh, Billy saved everyone.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Billy. Love your shitty little sister.
Man, is she crushed that.
Oh, no. Sounded like Billy's voice.
Did.
Time to giddy up, yeah? Max.
I've been waiting to hear those words, Max. Waiting so very long.
Oh, look who's back.
It's, like I said.
Have sometimes wished to follow me into death. That is why I am here, Max.
Ugh.
It is time, Max. Time for you.
It's going to be easier said than done.
You're not listening.
Move along.
Don't touch me. He said music was playing. And then when we asked him about the angel, he started to hum. Day 99, kiss me, all the time, tell me.
In the little dream.
Yeah, Ella Fitzgerald. Okay, I'm warning you right now. I have terrible coordination. Like, it took me 6 months longer to learn to walk than all the other babies.
Ditch them shoes. There you go.
You dropped your shoe.
Cinderella.
Come on, punch it.
Oh, what are the odds that in an 80s movie a car started on the first try when you needed it to?
I'm calling Red! Dustin, it's Robin. We copy.
Holy shit, finally! Please tell me you guys have this figured out!
Come on.
God, I'm so nervous. Hands are sweating.
Ugh. Gross.
What is this? Her song. What's your favorite song? Why? Robin said that if you listen, it's too much to explain right now. What's her favorite song?
Oh. This is so cool.
What are you doing in here, Max?
Ooh.
Come back.
So there's Chrissy. Is she going to see Fred then yet, too? Or just random people?
Would you like to join them?
Oh.
Okay. Now!
Belong here. Really here? Oh, but I am Max. I am.
No! Oh!
Here we go. Let's go.
Get up, run! Whoa!
I thought we lost you. I'm still here. I'm still here.
Oh, that was a lot. Oh, it was Robert Englund. Okay, I thought so. The original Freddy Krueger.
Thought he looked familiar. I just couldn't put my finger on it.
This friggin' episode, gosh, it just takes it out of me.
Ooh, that was, yeah.
So, folks, as my memory has been awful for this show, that was the one thing I did remember. As soon as Max sat down in the grave, I was like, oh no, this is it. This is, for me, one of the two scenes that I absolutely vividly remember. And it's still one of the hardest ones for me. So, again, this is so much fun watching it with Answer. Take it away.
Yeah. Wow, what a hell of an episode once again. Great job by Max narrowly beating it, but like her having it, and we got to see Billy once more, where basically is like, I think part of you wanted me, Dad, and like we saw their relationship, how it transpired the last couple seasons, and like, yeah, it was not in a good spot, but yet that Billy was tormented himself. So at the end, he thought he did what he felt was right, which was save them, because he knew he was already corrupt and he was too far gone. He knew to save them. And, obviously Max has to live with that the rest of her life. So she has to see that, every day, as she pointed out, she has the nightmares about him. She sees him and everything in between. And Billy even pointed out to her, you probably wish you were right there with me or something too. And just insane. She did crush the reading the letter scene to Billy, because they had an interesting relationship that they both got forced into as sister, as stepbrother and stepsister, but they had lots of ups and downs throughout it. So she still wanted to at least show her appreciation for what Billy did that night, because he gave himself up for them. But then her getting in there and like basically the monster just saying, no, you don't talk to anybody. You don't say anything to anybody. You keep everything locked inside. And so then that made me think of Victor's son, where he knew something was going on, but he must have just kept it to himself and wasn't saying anything. And then even when it started happening to the family, they didn't go out and say anything to anybody. They kept it all to themselves, and eventually it tormented them and took them out. It was great to figure out that it was because of music, because it hits the brain in ways that you don't quite understand. So that was awesome that's what was the portal to get out. But I saw her rip something off of Vecna, and I believe she still had it in her hand. So when she went back to where she is in the graveyard, does she still have, in the cemetery, I should say, does she still have the piece in her hand? Catch. Because she ripped it off him and then ran out. So would she still possibly have it? So I'm very interested to see that. I was surprised they actually went all the way with her arc in this episode. I was so waiting for it to like go black, and then you have to wait until the next episode to see what happens to Max when she is pulled in by Vecna and how that all intertwines. It was great to see Robert Englund, the Freddy Krueger as Victor. I was wondering who they would get, and I was not disappointed. He did a great job. It was a great backstory as to what happened to their family. And now my next question is, that house, does it still exist? Is it still there in Hawkins? And if so, is that like the place of power that Vecna is getting? Because they said it was happening all around the house. Now, everything else obviously hasn't been happening around the house, but it's been happening around the trailer park. So is that maybe where the house was and got torn down, and now maybe that's where the trailer park is? That's a wild guess of mine, but it seems to be in that same area that all of that was happening, because even with Max, she saw the clock in her trailer, and then her mom, the whole experience with her mom was in the trailer. Well, she also saw it at the school. So as well as Chrissy saw it at the school as well. So I'm just trying to piece together where they all had the same, like they would at least have the same, PTSD, they would have that, the headaches that they could have anywhere, but it was like the visions have been so far school, that trailer park, and surrounding the graveyard, surrounding both. So, because Fred's first vision of the guy talking to him weird, that was right as they were coming into the trailer park, and then he walked into the force, and that's where he saw the clock on the coffin, and then he went out into the middle of the road, and then same with Chrissy was in the trailer park. So that's where my mind is at. And then of course, Murray called it. Can't trust Yuri. He was right. And my prediction on that is that Murray either A, didn't drink any of the coffee and is just lying in the weeds, or he drank a little bit, noticed something odd about it, and then was like, all right, I think I know what's going to happen here, because I have to assume that's going to happen, because otherwise, how do you get Hopper out? How do you get anybody out? Nobody knows anything.
It's looking pretty dire for
very
Hopper
dire,
and,
because
Enzo.
now it wasn't just one person went in there to get Hopper and like he could sneak out. There was 6 of them came breaking in. They had him tackled on the ground and were kicking him and everything. So I'll be interested to see on how they somehow get out of there. I can still see you in the freaking thing.
Oh, you're watching the monitor?
Oh, it's in my peripherals.
He's watching the monitor.
Haven't you ever seen 40-Year-Old Virgin? You got to use your peripherals.
The monitor,
I see a ficus.
Busted.
So
I can see you.
I can see you. But anyways, so that does look very dire. That was a great scene though, between him fighting with the guards and the dynamite and everything, and his poor inside guy too. He's gonna get put through the ringer as well, and Yuri's standing to make a lot of money out of this. So I'm hoping that Murray,
his Russian counterpart,
Murray. So I'm hoping Murray will have some figure out, because right off the bat he said, I don't like this guy, and Murray has been, can we say what, perfect on judging people's characters and reading them and telling them everything that is stressing them out.
Simple yes or no. Do you remember where that storyline goes from here?
The only thing, I don't even remember just Victor Creel.
Okay, but
but as far as Hopper and Enzo,
Hopper,
no
Enzo,
idea.
Joy,
I have
Murray.
no idea how they get out.
You
of
don't
that.
have any recollection of where that storyline.
Zero. The only
We might
thing
as well have said this was your first watch too.
The only thing I was thinking of, Answer, when you called it out, is because they did that up camera shot on Yuri, and I thought Murray was going to come with the coffee pot and smash him.
And my guess is that's how they filmed it, and then he did get knocked out. They're just like, we'll just cut right here and wait till the next episode.
That's not nothing.
Zero. I have nothing. I got nothing.
That's my answer. Tuition or whatever we have with mine. So yeah, and then the big thing with this episode for me also was no Elle. There was none of her training. I don't know. Maybe the next episode we get the old split screen between her and Drago training, seeing who does the better training at this point in time. So I'm really looking forward to that. I mean, she was obviously missed in this episode, as any episode that she's not in, she is. So I'm looking forward to that. And then, our boy Argyle coming in to clutch with the pizza delivery van, helping us out.
Yeah, and our agent Harmon doing his best John McClane there.
Yeah, we had one agent open the door, and nice to see you. Hope you enjoyed the payday on this role. You got to stand there like this, sit in a chair, and then open a door and get taken out. So,
any recollection of what happens in that storyline
with them in the van?
Yeah, any of that?
This
fucking guy.
I mean, what I could say
ladies and gentlemen.
What I could say is so blatantly obvious. That's like the only thing that I know. But
don't say nothing obvious.
Don't
nothing
say
obvious.
nothing.
I'm just
so now I'm wondering, like, how are they going to have enough money and pizza? Are they going to have enough money and pizza to get all the way back to Hawkins? Because
drive.
It is a very long drive, and it's just they do a great job at all these stories, intertwining them and ready for more. That is for damn sure.
Mason Quinn, tell us what you don't know.
Look, the thing that I liked is it's kind of a double-edged sword, right? So you didn't have Elle in this episode, but that does give the other characters a chance to kind of come to the forefront a little bit. And look, I've said it before, broken record, Max is my favorite character in the whole show. So this kind of being her episode a little bit, I was really excited for it. I didn't know it was this episode until she went to see Billy, and I was like, oh shit, this is it. She's sitting down by the grave, and this is where it happens. So that was the only thing I remember. the whole Victor Creel storyline and them going back to the 50s, zero recollection of that. Nothing. I don't know anything about how Hopper gets out or how any of that plays out. So that being said, I will talk about the show in general here, which I thought was great because, like I said, with this kind of being Max's episode, I've been waiting to see more out of Will. And I know it sounds stupid, right? Because I've seen it before, but what I'm getting at is that, he was so damn good in the previous seasons when he was trying to fight everything off, and he had so many emotionally charged scenes that he had to do, and it's like Will's just kind of in the background so far in these first 4 episodes. So I liked that him and Mike at least had that little bit of screen time. It still kind of reminds us like, hey, I remember me when I crushed it in like the first 3 seasons. So good to see Noah Beck doing his thing, and again, it gives our other characters a chance. It's so I liked that the team up of Nancy and Robin I thought was awesome, and I did like how they're like, what, I could outrun this guy. And it's like one of those things, right? Like they cast an incredibly large individual to be the security guard, and then the other guard, so, the guy with a limp, and it's like, okay, they can probably get away. And like you said, Oak, they get in the car first time, and it actually starts. So that was brilliant. But a little bit of Silence of the Lambs vibes, a little bit of Halloween vibes here with the latest Halloween when they go to see Michael Myers, and of course, it's almost damn near shot for shot.
Dude, the guy that they got to play the doctor here is like the guy from Halloween.
Well, Dr. Loomis,
Dr. Loomis.
He looks a little similar.
They gave this.
Yeah, but just the last thing that I wanted to hit on here before maybe Oak or Answer jogs anything else in my my hard drive that's shot is I do remember the song that Max liked just absolutely skyrocketing on the charts after this.
It made
episode.
Kate Bush millions of dollars after this episode. Yep. This song came out decades before, roughly 4 decades prior to this show, and from what I recall, it made her millions. So I think that was incredible, but
probably one of my favorite episodes of the series.
And it was cool because it just of course, people who are a little bit older love their 80s music, and when you can introduce that to new generations, that's always pretty cool. So, look, these guys did a really good job of covering this episode. So I'm going to keep my my review really, really tunneled.
So you remember pretty much everything.
Yeah, dude, I'm locked. I'm totally locked into everything. Yep.
So
like as far as what happens next with everything, I'm 100%
got it. Okay.
Yeah. So there's a lot of cool stuff coming up yet.
Take the ride.
But it's almost as fun. I got to be honest. It's a very dynamic situation for me, knowing that, because I get to watch Answer experience this for the first time, but I get to watch you being like, oh shit, yes, I forgot about that.
Finally,
whereas that's how I felt about the first 3 seasons. There was a lot of stuff that I totally forgot. It was like, oh yeah, like for me, look. The Billy stuff by the pool and in the sauna, that I remember in the first couple of seasons, the Mind Flayer, like certain things at the mall. But there was a lot in the first 3 seasons where I was like, oh shit, yeah, I forgot about that. This is awesome. This season I'm really locked into. In any regard, I can't say I specifically recall everything I said about this episode in my first time watch with Diamond Dave, but I have a pretty fair idea. It was something that I did want to talk about in the last episode, but not to get ahead of myself for episode 4. I figured I would wait. And I just wanted to shout out the Duffer Bros for this particular episode, because as far as I can remember watching any television show, this was one of the most powerful messages about mental health that I think I've ever seen. And they talked about trauma in the last episodes, PTSD. They showed very much with Victor Krill, his time in World War II, where he called in a strike and he thought it was German soldiers and it was a residency. They've shown through Chrissy, through Fred, the PTSD and the trauma that they carry and the emotional trauma. They even showed that scene of like Vecna, like cruising through, and you see everybody had their own little things that they were dealing with. And Max very much kept everything inside. And when she kept everything inside and buried everything, that's when Vecna was able to really come after her. And as her trauma and the things got worse with her, Vecna was able to get closer and closer and closer to her. And I think Vecna, a very clear representation of how powerful depression can be. And when people bury it in and they try to just say everything's fine and that they don't need help, that it only amplifies how difficult it can be for an individual to deal with that. I personally have never dealt with any sort of, mental health or depression issues other than, temporary sadness from, just life happening. So I can't say that any of the trauma that anybody here experiences is something I've experienced with, but I have dealt with friends and family who have dealt with those things. And the representation here of Vecna, what I interpreted as being depression, the PTSD and the trauma that different people dealt with in a lot of different scenarios in life. One person's trauma, one person's things that they battle as far as their mental health can be drastically different from other people's. And we saw that with Chrissy, stuff with her family, with Fred, maybe feeling like he didn't do enough in the accident, with Victor, stuff from the war, with Max, feeling like she could have handled things different with Billy. They do a good job of showing that there's this just massively wide spectrum of things that can cause this, these mental health issues, but it can severely impact everybody. And I think the lesson here was you opening up to, I think a therapist is obviously very helpful. And if somebody has mental health issues, none of us are doctors. We can't obviously do any sort of professional recommendations, but I think speaking with a therapist or seeking professional help is a very powerful resource and something that everybody should look into if you are experiencing issues with mental health, but also opening up to the people that are close to you. And that's what I think this really showed, is she had shut out her friends. She had shut out her parents. She had shut out even Lucas, who was closest to her for so long. And those were the people that were there to save her. And I think sometimes people with mental health issues and depression, they find themselves in a dark place and think like maybe they're alone. And sometimes they don't realize that there are people out there that are literally willing to do anything to help. And, they also show in this particular series, you don't need 1 million friends. You don't need, to be the most popular person. You just have to have a small handful of people who really care about you, that want to see you at your best and are there to help you alongside your struggles. And I think that the Duffer Bros just made these metaphors for all this thing. They didn't have to go too below surface level. Again, Vecna has been a very dynamic character so far, but I think it represented what can happen when depression really sets in and trauma really sets in. Max not talking to her friends and being, even pretty closed off to the school therapist shows what can happen when you just bury this inside. And the friends doing anything they could to help her. They're there. They're trying to block it. They're there for her when she's lifted up. They're playing the music, doing anything is just representative of the help that a very small handful of people can provide somebody who's facing mental health issues. And again, the entire show was phenomenal. All the other storylines, but I think I just think that for the people who created this show to take such an important issue, it's always been important. In the 80s, it's been important. I think now, moving forward 40 years, people are a lot more open about talking about their mental health. So I think we've made vast strides in people being willing to discuss it. And I think it's something that needs to continue to be an open discussion. And for them, again, to take a show that's based about all these different things, and as far as the way I interpret it, to be such a strong message about mental health and the importance of, being open to those closest to you, and not being afraid to reach out for help, because so often that's what people need. I just thought it was an incredible episode. Again, as far as the entire series, I'm pretty locked in. I've got a pretty solid idea of everything that's coming next.
He can do his Jim look at the camera.
you know what? I'm trying to play like coy over here, like, oh, they can't see me, and I thought you were locked in and answers over here looking at the fucking monitor, but they don't. So I can come and say, hey guys, I know what happens next.
It's like, okay, great.
I know what happens next with the Russian situation. I know what happens next with everything. I know what happens. But I'm super excited to see him for the first time, and I am super excited to watch you because I'm almost more excited to watch you because as it like answer's just going to be like, oh, you know, but you're going to be like, you're going to be like, oh shit, yeah. That.
I only got one more scene left that I remember, folks. So stick around for it. That's what it is.
Until they look,
place your bets below on which one you think it is.
There's lots of scenes that are going to hit in the next 5 episodes where you're going to be like, oh yeah. There's going to be somewhere you're not. I didn't remember that. Trust me. But answer, I'm excited for you to watch the rest. 5 more.
Here we go.
I am excited. So for Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm of course answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.